Shanti! Hi! So today we are moving the boat. I checked the weather yesterday and it said it was going to be extremely windy because it was really windy last night. So I was like, right, let's go and see what it's going to be like tomorrow. And lo and behold, the weather is wrong. Look, it's a beautiful day. The wind isn't windy. The wind is a little bit there, but not too much. We're just going for our morning walk with Shanti, and Adam is pushing the pram. Oh, hello! We've got a wet dog here. We're actually going to hunt for a bit of wood, put it in the cart before we move today.
Morning! Morning!
Some happy people on the towpath this morning.
Hello, I'm Adam.
I'm Lauren.
And this is Shanti. We all live together on board our 59-foot narrowboat.
Join us as we show you what our day-to-day life is like living on the British waterways.
This woods here has become our regular morning walk, and we always see so much perfectly burnable firewood. It's right on the canal, as you can see. What a beautiful day it's turned out to be. So yeah, we're gonna go forage some wood and then get on with our day.
Ooh,
What you spotted?
I've spotted some more logs over there. Shanti, this way.
I think she's hit the jackpot.
So, what I think happens sometimes is that people come and chop trees down because they've got diseases. These are ash trees, I believe, so they've got ash dieback, and so they chop them up and then they just leave them there and they're good to burn, so we're going to take them.
Shanti's found the treasure. What we got, Shanti?
This is excellent, Adam.
What is?
This is excellent.
Why?
This is oak. Look at all of that. Somebody's been trimming them down.
Well, isn't it all going to be wet because it's freshly cut down?
Yeah, basically we wanted to get branches that had fallen because they're like old and dead. But we can try it. We'll see what happens. I can't remember which was the tree that you can burn green. Is it ash?
Don't know. You can see boats coming
I need
past.
to learn more about trees.
If anyone knows certain types of trees that are good to burn, please let us know. As you watch this beautiful canal boat enter the bridge through the forest. Should we take some then?
Just take a few. Yeah, but we can get things like this. Look at that.
Shanti thinks it's for
That
him.
is ready to rock and roll.
Shanti thinks it's for him.
It's not for you, mate.
Go on,
Keep you warm.
throw one for him. So we're not going to take all of it, we're going to leave most of it in fact, but we've got a few branches.
Uh-oh.
We stuck. You got it.
Will you come and help?
We're going to store all the wood on our yoga deck that's now become our wood storage, because the front of the boat is pretty full up with seasoned wood that we bought, and other cardboard, and the bike needs to go back in there. So seems like the top's the best place to store it. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much and make it more wet, but Lauren seems to think if it's just wet on the outside, it's not so much of a big deal. All the wood loaded on top, and now we're ready to cruise. Not quite, why?
Well, because look at this.
Oh, the other storage room needs to be sorted before we cruise. Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
On the move. Started to rain a little bit, but still a bit of blue sky ahead. To Ellesmere we're going to try and get to today. Who's that we spot in the distance? Oh look, it's Ben and Emily. Getting ready for their cruise as well. How are we feeling today, guys? I can jump off if you want. Bye.
See you very soon.
I've just jumped off the boat to walk ahead and open the swing bridge because we're coming through and Ben and Emily are behind us. It's been really nice cruising alongside Ben and Emily for a bit, like having a bit of a boat community. We did this last summer with some other friends on a boat, and it's really nice, this kind of balance of both living your own lives but also, yeah, just catching up. Like every day we tend to pop out for a cup of tea together, not with any pressure to be moving on at the same time or be moored in the same place, but kind of just seeing how it goes, and so far it's working really nicely. So we didn't even plan to both leave at the same time this morning. We just started cruising and looks like they're cruising too, so yeah, feeling really good. So nice to have boat friends close by. So here we have the swing bridge, and it's pretty self-explanatory because the arrow shows you which way to wind it, just like you'd wind the locks, and it nice and slowly starts to rise. So Ben and Emily have lucked in really, because I'll wait and close it after them as well. Now we just wait for the boats to arrive. There's also this arm here, the Whitchurch arm, and it's kind of a dead end, and we've been hearing loads that people are trying to raise money to get it filled back in for the canal to go to Whitchurch. But all along it there's these really lovely like vegetable gardens and lots of different signs about the waterways. Feels like a really nice community around here. Here comes boat number one, the Ramen Rose. You can actually see Emily walking alongside our boat. She could have stayed on, I would have done the bridge for them. So we'd heard the Llangollen Canal was drastically shallow, and we've got quite a deep boat, so we didn't know how it was going to go. And for the last few minutes we've literally just been scraping along the bottom, like we can hear the boat scraping. So poor Ben and Emily are still behind us, and we're going about 1 mile an hour. But they've given us some tips that we need to put loads of heavy stuff on the front of the boat to kind of make it a bit tilted that way, I guess, so it can glide a bit better. But hopefully this doesn't carry on the whole canal, because it's really not going to do well for the bottom of our boat. Cruising in the rain. We're moving again normally now. Hopefully it was just a little bit of a shallow patch. Ben and Emily coming up behind us told us to keep going at our own pace and feel no pressure to go fast, which is very sweet of them. Swing bridge number 2. So there's barely any locks on this canal, but there's a lot of swing bridges. So the wind means that we all keep getting pulled over. This is quite comical actually. Benny's going to push out their boat. Lauren's trying to push out our boat. It's always a problem with the wind, it can be so impactful to the way that you cruise. It is so windy that we're all just basically crashing into the side continuously. You wouldn't think it with that sky above me, would ya? We're back on the move. Ben and Emily look like they're still having a bit of a struggle. And guess what? There's another swing bridge. Swing bridge number 3. Swing bridge number 3 done. Lauren's about to come through. It's now raining but less windy. Definitely prefer the rain to the wind when we're cruising. Bridge number 3 is down. We've been blessed with a beautiful rainbow. Nice omen to carry on the day. We're fighting over who's going to do the next swing bridge.
Me.
I'm going to let you do this one. I need breakfast.
Yeah.
And in true British style, it's now a lovely sunny, windless day.
So nice.
You ever sometimes just feel like I can't believe that you live on a boat?
Yeah.
So I can't believe my home is in there.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
Breakfast time. So the wind has pushed us into the bank. So we're letting Ben and Emily overtake because we're stuck, basically. Now it kind of feels like a race. They're overtaking us and they're in the lead. The good thing about Ben and Emily overtaking us means that they get to do the next swing bridge. I mean, Emily has offered every single bridge, but it makes sense now they're there, so I can stay on the boat and make a cup of tea. Oh, Lauren's diving all over the place to get past this bridge.
You stop.
She might be diving around, but it creates some seamless cruising. Look at that. Straight through Bridge 38 with no problems.
Because I can't see anything from the top, so I have to use the spines.
Too many plants.
Here comes Adam and Lauren.
Thanks, Emily. The plan today was to get to Ellesmere, that's where Ben and Emily are heading, but we've stopped. We figured out they're a bit more hardcore than us, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're pushing on through the wind, the
I
rain.
think they're doing a 7.5 hour journey today, and I feel like I think we only do 7 hours if we really need to get somewhere, and I guess we are planning to get to Llangollen sooner than later, but I don't know, 4 hours, 5 hours is good for us.
Yeah, I think we really started
We've
to feel
I think we did about 5 hours, right?
Yeah, and we start to feel our energy drop quite a lot, so we've decided to stop for the day. Big props to them for keep going. And we'll catch up with them tomorrow, but we are now putting the fire on, sitting down, having a cup of tea, and relaxing for the afternoon.
Having lunch.
Having lunch. I think Shanti was
very
ready to
late
stop
lunch.
as well, weren't you, babe? Thank you so much for watching our video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. And if you could do us one more favour, if you look next to the subscribe button, there is a bell. If you press that and turn on notifications, you won't miss any of our videos in the future. Thank you.